Don't worry, I have pillows down there. Just in case I throw something, like, I get a little overexcited. I used to be attention ADHD, so we're going to see if that resurfaces today. Hello, I'm Tommy SuperNova, and today we're doing a review. Whoopee! We're doing a review of the GN Twin. It's a third-party system by Yobo Games. Who are they? Who knows? Not me! I just bought this off the internet because it was cheap, and I liked it. You can probably get it around $30. Check eBay or Amazon. It's really nice. I liked it. Review over. Haha. No, but seriously, I have to go into more depth because I've seen that nowadays there's only like two kinds of reviews on the internet. There's like one where somebody absolutely hates this piece of shit and they're like watching it throw them in the garbage. Or there's like a review of them unboxing the object. Like, man, I totally just got this system and I like it a lot. Even though I haven't even like turned it on yet. It's really nice. And I'm like, what? How can you have like an impartial review if you haven't spent some time with it? You just, and the other side of the coin is people just hate it because it breaks. Like, there's no in between, like actual reviewing of somebody like actually using the damn thing. Whether or not they like it or not. Whether or not it's actually worth your effort and time. Just like, no, it's 0 out of 10 would not bang, or man, look at this brand new baby and I just released into the world. I just need to see a review where it's like in between it, where people just ask questions and they get answers and people know. So anyway, the way my review show will go is that it'll just ask questions. Like, something will just pop up like, hey, does the game work? And I'll be like, yeah, the game works great. It works perfectly fine. I mean, I wouldn't be doing a review if it didn't work. I'd just be like 10 seconds to show up. This game is broken. It never showed up, didn't work right. I'm sending it back. Nobody wants to watch that. So yeah, let's go ahead and ask the questions. So yeah, more in depth. Does it actually work? Yes, in fact, it does work. It works great. You plug it in, as long as your adapter is plugged in to the end of this, and you push this button to switch it between Sega Genesis and NES, it works. So, actually working. Plugging a disc in. Does this stay in? Yes, disc stays in. Disc does not go nowhere. Does this come out? Yes, disc comes out easily. How about the teeth? Teeth look good? Yep, okay. Great. Works fine, looks nice, smells like plastic. So, NES port, does it work? Yes, it plugs in. Problem, downside, wobbles. Wobbles like crazy. Does not like the wobbling. If you bump it, there's like a 50-50 chance that your game glitches. You can still keep playing it, mind you, but like the screen, you'll never see it again. Does it come out? Yes. As long as you keep the teeth clean. The NES works fine. Buy a cleaner. Clean the teeth before you put it in here, because people have gone online and said, I tried out one game and it straight up fucking broke. And I contacted them and said, how clean do you keep your games? They're like, oh, I just keep them on a shelf. I'm like, so they're full of dust because the back is facing the wall? And they're like, shut up. And I'm like, whatever, man. Just don't make a review if you don't like think it through. So, essentially, it works! Yeah! Positive star! Next question. How are the controls? Are the controls okay? Do they look nice? Do they function well? Can you use any kind of different controller with it? Pretty much that's the question that's being asked. Alright, so, controllers. Looks like a Genesis. Isn't a Genesis. Is not a Genesis controller. Not the right prong ends. This was kind of a downside to the whole thing. You can't plug in Genesis controllers to it and make them work. It's kind of obvious that Genesis wouldn't work with Nintendo games, so you can't really do that. I mean, I'm sure there's a video online where somebody popped the cord out of this and plugged in a Nintendo one and reformatted it so it would work fine. They had to come up with a controller that works for both. So you can't play Genesis and you can't play Nintendo controllers on it. Is there any reason why you should buy this if you already own Nintendo controllers and you already own Sega controllers? Not really. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not trying to sell you this. I'm just giving you a review. This is okay if you're just a hobbyist and you own the games and you don't have like 40,000 other little system controllers that you've accumulated over the years, and you're going to be super pissed when none of them work with this. Can I use accessories? Probably not. As you can see, the ports are specifically for these. They're just the prongs for the controllers. What you can do is you can find the Yobo website, or you can find some second grade site, and you can get replacement controllers for this. They look like the FC3 twin ones. They're okay. The light gun, it's okay. It's just the NES gun with the prong end that goes into this thing. So, yes, it works, but it's not like there's anything super duper awesome special about it. So it's kind of middle of the road. Yes, there is accessories. Yes, you can get replacement controllers. You don't have to worry about it. Like, if one of them breaks, you'll never get to play your game system again. It was a waste of money. They're essentially like $6, $8, depending on where you have to wherever your tax is from. You can probably just find it on the Yobo website, or just go to like Stone Gamer or something like that, or just even check the eBays. I'm sure you can just find controllers or something like that on the eBay. As long as it says it's for GN Twin, it's going to work. Okay, next question. What is the sound and visual quality? So, take a look at the back. Perfect. So as you can see from the back, there's three RCA outlets on it. As long as you have the RCA cord, you're golden. Do you have a video to S-video cord? You're golden. As long as you've got an input on somewhere on a VCR, DVD player, DVR player, any kind of shit that works like that, it'll be perfectly fine. Quality of picture is perfectly fine. It looks exactly the same as it would for your other systems. Sound quality is actually in stereo for the NES, which I like that, because like most NESs have only one audio port on them, and they had like a weird audio out that said, oh, it'll go from one prong to stereo, and I'm like, is that really stereo, or is that just you making it come out of both sides? But apparently with this, since it uses emulation, it'll make the audio come out of the left and the right side. So it'll work great. And that was probably reversed because my picture is reversed. So audio works great. Sounds, maybe a little simulated. Just barely even noticeable. Like, I played the Genesis when it used to work. Like, when my NES broke, I bought this because I was sure the Genesis was going out the window in a couple minutes. And if I was playing like this Genesis game next to another Genesis game, you could kind of tell, but if you're actually just playing it, you're like, whatever, I can't really hear a difference. So yeah, sound quality and audio quality works great. Alright, so the way my rating system is set up. The amount of questions, plus any unexpected features. So I asked 4 questions about this. Does it work? How are the controllers? Audio, video? Does it work with any of the accessories? And plus the unexpected feature of this cool-ass C button, which makes A and B button press at the same time. So yeah, go ahead, and out of 5 stars, it's 3.5. There are better systems. It's not in competition with any of the other systems. I think it's its own beast, and it should be treated as such. However, this is an older system. There is a new system out now, FC3 Plus. It has the replacement controllers, it has the gun controller in it. It doesn't have any prongs that'll work with other games. So, if you want to buy this, and if you're convinced in buying this, the FC3 Plus is its upgraded version, and it costs less than a Retron. The Retron, I like. It's okay. But it was expensive. They're like console expensive. They're like, we're third party, we have simulated sound and picture like these guys do. They're emulated. But we will put extra ports on our system and charge you extra money for it. Even if you don't have any controllers, we'll just charge you for it. So yeah, Retron is expensive still. this really isn't as expensive. This is like a cheaper alternative. If you're a hobbyist, get it for just the regular value. If you want to play like really good games, go add up to the Retron. If you're like in the middle of the road, you don't want to pay as much, but you still want to play that 3-game system, go for the FC3 Plus. So yeah, so that's pretty much the review on that. If you guys liked it, go ahead and leave a like. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them below. If you guys want me to put an addendum on this and add more questions to it, go ahead and ask me down in the comments below, and I'll just add another question in, and I'll update the video. So, I'll see you guys later. I've been Tommy SuperNova, and I usually do gaming videos. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye!
Hello, Tommy SuperNova here. If you liked the video, don't forget to like it and tell me in the comments. I really don't feel comfortable saying that, but hey, go ahead and do it, because that's what YouTube wants me to do. Okay, see you guys later. Bye!
But this is not really in competition with the other systems, I would think. I think it's just its own beast. I bit my tongue.